What up, YouTube? Xavier Professor X back with another novel review, and this one's to that Jeffery Deaver, The Blue Nowhere. And I'm going to give this novel the yellow light because it's not bad, but it's nothing amazing or groundbreaking either. But let's start off with the positives of the novel. The first pro of the novel is that I like the energy and persona that Wyatt Gillette, who is the main protagonist of the whole entire novel, was giving off, especially with how he was interacting with the other characters in the book. And I also liked the message that the Deaver was trying to convey to his readers on how you can never be too careful with what and how you put things on the internet and social media nowadays. To make this a bit more clear, think of Jeffery Deaver and the Blue Nowhere as Joe Thornton of the NHL. Joe Thornton will forever be known for what he's done in the NHL. I believe he's considered one of the greatest forwards to ever do it. But will he ever be compared to the likes of Gretzky, Ovechkin, and all these other Hall of Famers? No. He's great at forwarding, don't get me wrong, but the key things that make you to one of the greatest of all time, which is winning and getting a team to rally around you to win titles and that, he never could do, unfortunately. And that's pretty much the same thing with Jeffery Deaver in this novel here. Where he's good at with the ability to pull off a decent story with his particular skill set. However, it goes a bit downhill with the excessive twists and surprises, and the quality of the novel just doesn't compare up with what he's done in the past, I should say. The only difference in this NHL comparison is that in the NHL, you are forced out the game. Probably because of injuries, probably because of you lost your skill set and you don't want the franchise, and the franchise doesn't want to keep paying you to keep coming back. While as in the writing game, as long as you have a pen and paper or a computer, you can always keep writing away. But let's talk about some of the bad of the Blue Nowhere. Although I like Wyatt Gillette, I felt that the characters surrounding Wyatt Gillette were a bit cardboard and one-dimensional, especially with the detectives who were working with him of Frank Bishop and Bob Shelton. And there were scenes in the book where, for some odd reason, where Deaver wanders off in the story, where he talks about where he invites Wyatt to both his and Bob Shelton's home. And my concern about that is that not only was that a distraction in the story, but it didn't add any substance or anything valuable to the story nonetheless. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm getting my notes here. So my next issue of the Blue Nowhere is all the computer jargon that is in the book. It, from page to page, it bogs the reader down and comes off as information overload. And like I said before, the twists and surprises were a bit excessive, and overall, they came off a bit risible in a bad way. But the thing that I think hurts this novel the most is that I don't quite understand the hype surrounding the novel. Like, to put it this way, the novel didn't hook me the way critics say it worked for them. They really never gave you the bad of the Blue Nowhere, if I should say, if that makes any sense. So overall, a decent attempt by Jeffery Deaver, but not his best project by any means. So, with that being said, I can't tell you to believe the hype on the Blue Nowhere, nor can I tell you not to believe the hype. This is a novel that you, the reader, have to read for yourself and form your own opinion on. So that concludes my review of The Blue Nowhere by Jeffery Deaver. Have you read it? Are you wanting to read it? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for future videos and content. I'm Xavier Professor X, wishing you all a very healthy, well, and safe day. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.